world is in chaos, societies are angry and divided, the future looks bleak, but all is not lost. Music still has the power to light up those ominous cloudy skies. Masters of enlightened neck-wrecking turbo thrash, Sylosis is returning to the barricades after 4 years of silence, armed with their strongest album yet and a renewed sense of purpose. The fight back against the dying of the light starts here. Cycle of Suffering will be released on February 7th, 2020 via Nuclear Blast Records. The sense of excitement that surrounded the announcement that Sylosis were back was certainly something. A very popular band, the years away has seemingly only increased their popularity, and for good reason. They went on a hiatus at a very successful point of their careers. With members playing in other bands, there was never really any assurance that they would actually come back. Well, they have, and what a ruthless return it is. Cycle of Suffering sees a re-energized band return to reclaim the mantle of the best Britain has to offer. How? By smashing through 12 hefty and unforgiving tracks, beginning with an absolute banger called Empty Profits. This is a straight-to-the-point kind of track, as the Sylosis unit comes out on fire, sharpened riffs and hooks that cut deep, frantic breakdowns and a ferociously energetic set of death metal vocals. It's a head-busting start and sets up the rest of the album nicely. The previously released single, I Sever, is still sounding as strong as it did on release. A bit of a different approach sees Sylosis begin to flex their melodic muscles a bit more while staying true to their hyper-heavy metal roots. A classic guitar solo makes this 2 for 2 easily. A short rolling drum beat kicks the title track into gear, but it is the chunkiness of the riffs that do it here. Followed by Shield, Sylosis giving little time to take a breath as they keep the tempo fast. Although the chorus is definitely an opportunity, a chance, little one to take a deep gulp of air. With fresh breath in the lungs, it's an opportunity to expel it all by screaming along with Calcified and Nvidia. The former thrashing the groove up like it's nobody's business, while the latter once again smashes the chorus into the brain, ensuring it won't be forgotten anytime soon. Capped off by another banshee scream of a guitar solo. And that's 6 for 6, and while Idle Hands is a little bit less exciting, it still brings the heavy and incredible fashion. Sylosis' guitar team are absolute beasts, highlighted again on Apex of Disdain, although the drums are certainly not slouches here either. Combined with the ferocity of the vocals, never failing to burn as brightly as the sun, this is the strongest Sylosis may have ever sounded. Now, a momentary chance to suck in another lungful of air, Arms Like a Noose begins with just guitar melody. It's short but welcome as the explosion that follows it is absolutely huge. However, that's not what most will remember here. No, it's the Squill's guitars as they're teased and manipulated to give a very fresh sound that generally excites. Now that's 9 for 9, pretty much. And with the end in sight, Sylosis refuse to stop giving it their all. Devils in Their Eyes is their trademark speeding heaviness, where the beast roars with renewed ferocity. Before this integrate touches upon the epic choruses that have accompanied a number of tracks so far. Clashing instruments led by an out-of-control drum beat before the chorus just soars. Heavy, that is probably the ultimate understatement about this song and this album. The 2020 bar-setting melodic metal band make it 12 for 12 with an absolute stunner as the final track, the one and only time we get clean singing on the album. A morose melody, contrasting vocals that work wonderfully together, a strong sense that the journey is over, portrayed through the music, and plenty of meatiness to confirm that it's still very much a Sylosis track. Now what a return this is. It's no half-arsing it, just a great metal band giving it their all and using all their shared experiences to deliver one of the best albums of 2020. Cycle of Suffering is out on February 7th, 2020 via Nuclear Blast. Don't miss out on this one. Check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?